Yeah, this MMM guide us to establishing MMMC in Thailand, the business circle game, group tax batch 2, group 9, circle 4. My mentor name is Smart. Active members, we have Owolabi Waheed, the president, Amajin Jude, the secretary, Joy Gideon, presenter 1, Adebayo Solomon, presenter 2, Samuel Obi, Jemi Gbeyi, Ewatori Moga, Idowu Oyeo, Olaniran Gabriel, and Uche Emmanuel. Introduction. Thailand, official kingdom of Thailand, is fast-growing economy with a population of 688,63514 in 2016. It is the 51st largest country in the world and 20th most populous country. The official language of Thailand is Thai, with capital located in Bangkok. The country has a low average GDP, that is a gross domestic product per capita, and research has it that the government has limited resources available to assist companies that are owned by private individuals. Local currency is Thai baht, as $1 is equal to 30.91 Thai baht. SWOT analysis for Thailand. 1. Strength. The availability of high digital content production, service equipment, post-productions, and manpower. 2. They have service superiority over tourism, restaurants, and health-related service. 3. They have extensive knowledge in agriculture-based industry like rice, rubber, etc. 4. They have a fast-growing domestic market. Their weakness is 1. There is no sufficient capital, and it is very hard to get access to other financial sources. There is lack of language competency, low interest in acquisitions of the skills, weak human resources development program within the industry in the country. Their opportunities is 1. Thailand taste is known and appreciated by others, hence more chance to expand market. 2. High domestic populations and high potential growth in a variety of their field. 3. More customer intakes to Thailand to use Thai services and products. 4. Being members of GMS and ASEAN give privilege of more bargaining power with other markets. Their threat is 1. There is high production cost in Thailand, which make it less competitive. 2. Influx of cheaper goods. 3. There is political instability. 4. There is lack of legal enforcement to suppress copyright violation. On the tax 1, you have received all the information needed in order to become managers, leaders in MMMC community. Now you have an important task. Enter in new countries and develop MMMC community there. The new country will be Thailand. As a starting resources, you have internet, a team, knowledge received in the schools, $50,000 within an hour. You have to develop a plan of action for a week. You must specify the number of registration and deposit you will achieve over this period. Solution on the tax 1. Our aim and objective of traveling down to Thailand, there as follows. To introduce MMMC to residents of Thailand, Educate them on MMMC ideology, explain in details how MMMC works, tell them about the golden rules and the risks involved in MMMC. Make them understand the benefit of actively participating in MMMC community with ease. Plan of activities for 1 week. Day 1. On arriving in Thailand, we would first have an in-house meeting with group members to strategize on the tasks ahead. We would seize every opportunity we get with the locals to seek for information about how to operate in Thailand without breaking laws. 2. We would work with a web developer to create a web address for MMMC Thailand, preferable MMMC-mmMC.net or Thailand.mmMC.net alternatively. Day 3. We would create awareness through physical interaction with the citizen, adverts on social media like Facebook, Twitter, adverts for recruitment of indigenous who will work as interpreters. On the day 4, training of a new recruit and letting them know what MMMC is all about, their role in getting MMMC a base in Thailand, mobilization preparations of seminars follow as well, like sharing handbills, placing of posters, etc. Day 5, holding of first seminars in different locations within the first cities visited. Bangkok, registrations of new participants. Day 6, professional marketing using customized MMMC t-shirt with a 30-man team. Share into peers in strategic location to sell the idea to anyone they came across. Leaflets and souvenirs containing all the registration details as well as the ideology of MMMC will be given alongside. Target audience with financial institution workers, entrepreneurs, students, unemployed citizens, internet marketers, bloggers, etc. Bangkok, which is the most populated city in Thailand, have an estimated population of 9.715 million over major cities in Thailand. Target of participants, that is 500 per week. We have the description, the serial number, quantities, unit cost in USDs, cost of USDs. That is 1. Hotels accommodations, 1 week per 5 rooms, minimums of 2 persons per room, that is 50 is equal to 750. 2. Transportations and logistics, 2 buses, 300 is equal to 600. 3. Handbills, that is 100,000 is 0.05, that is 5,000. 4. Banners, 10, that is 5.858. 5. Posters, 500 is 0.7350. 6. Video coverage, that is 10 times 23. And camera, 10 times 13.4, that is 134. All. 8. All project and sounds, 10 times 160, that is 1600. 9. MMMC t-shirts, 40, that is 4.4, 176. 10. Advertisement is 80, cost in US dollars. And ad hoc staff, 15 person per 7 days. 5, that is 525 in US dollars. The miscellaneous, that is 500. The total all is equal to 11,003 cost in US dollars. Calculation: participants at the end of 1 week of the week 1 ratio 500 participant deposits assuming a minimum of $50. We have a total deposit as $50 times 500 is equal to $25,000. Below is summary of expenditures for the first week. Target allocated budget $50,000. Total expenditures is equal to $11,003. Balance is equal to $38,997. On the tax 2, a week has passed. You are a foreman in average contributions of a participant to the structure is around $300. Under the regulation of MMMC, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participant payments, starting with the first contribution. Your task is to calculate how many new members and contributions you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make the requirement payments to the other participants. It is necessary to write down your plans of actions for the next 3 weeks under the above conditions, the point at which the resources you need and how you are going to use them, the number of new participants and the money raised during this period, what extra costs you will have and how to attract them. Solution: the minimum of contribution is $300 by a participant. The aim is to know how many new participants to be registered into the community to cater for the 30% growth rate of old participant donation. Assuming 500 old students register for the first week and each donated a minimum of $300. The amount of all participants is $300 times 500, that is $150,000. $150,000. Secondly, registration bonus at $20 for $300. That is equal to $20 times 500 is equal to 10,000. 30% growth rate on 300 donation is equal to $90 times 500 is equal to $45,000. Total payout after 30 days for $10 times 500 is equal to $205,000. To be able to achieve this, we need additional funds are calculated, that is $205,000 minus $150,000, that is payout minus contribution, is equals to $55,000. To be able to pay the other participants of 30% growth with $20 registration bonus, we need an extra $55,000. How to get that? We need contribution from the new registration. That's 55,000 divided by 300 is equal to 183.33 participants. Though we approximately 184 new participants with average contributions of $300 to be able to pay the other participants at $300 times 184 is equal to 55,200. Resources needed to get the new participant. We need to train more people among the participants to become guiders, so they help spread the ideology of MMMC and its benefits. 2. Organize additional offline presentation in place we have not reached before. 3. Intensify the use of media adverts. Also, if we maintain our projections of expected registrations of the first week. 500 for 3 weeks. We have 3 times 500 is equal to 1,500 participants in a month. At a minimum donation of $300, we have 1,500 times $300. That is equal to $450,000, which will be more than enough to pay the old participant. The budget summary balance brought forward from the first week is $38,997. Expenses, seminars, advert, promotion, wages, etc. is $10,716. Balance is equal to $8,281. Tax 3. A month has passed. You have reached 100. The same plan for the another month on the basis of the results of previous calculation. Tax taking into account the dynamics of growth, the numbers of new participants and contribution for the next 4 weeks. Solution. For the first week, we add a total of 500 participants. If we maintain same rate for 3 weeks, we have 500 times 3 is equal to 1,500 participants. Therefore, in a month, 4 weeks, that is 4 weeks, is equal to 500 times 4 is equal to 2,000 participants. Assuming that half of the participants that register in the first week refer an average of 2 participants each, that is half of the 500, which is 250. We have 250 times 2 is equal to 500 new participants. If the same rate happens for the 4 weeks in a month, we have 4 times 500 is equal to 2,000 participants. The total participants in the system after 4 weeks as old participant plus the referral participants, we have 2,000 plus 2,000 is equal to 4,000 new participants registered at the end of the 4 weeks. Therefore, 4,000 times $300 is equal to 1,002 is equal to 1,200,000. The amount the participants will donate for the next 4 months will be $1,200,000. Note, we will also continue to meet the target registration per week as 500 to generate more contribution after payment of the first 2,000 participants. That is $820,000. We have balance of $380,000. Also, within these weeks, intensive trainings of participants becoming a manager will help in spreading the good wills of MMM Corporation and its ideology in Thailand. The series of offline presentations will be organized as well. Also, the first beneficiaries will be encouraged to PH. The budget summary is equal to allocation $28,281. Expenses, symposiums and promotion is equal to $5,000. The balance is $23,281. On the tax form, after 2 months, you have the number of participants and the depositor and deposit. You have calculate. After 2 months, you have the number of participants and deposit that you have calculated. Now, you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. A week after the start of the month, there is a local holiday in Thailand, which is celebrations during a week, respectively. In this period, the activities of registration fall by 75%, makes a plans of actions for a month, what resources and how you should use them, the right amount of the contributions and participants for the development of the system. Solution. Here the aim is to figure out how to make up for the fall of the 75% drop of MMMC registration the occasion by a local holiday. Weekly registration maintained at 500 participants. Thailand celebration in 1 week and 75% drop in registration is 0.75 times 500 is equal to 375. This implies in drop from 500 to, that is 500 minus 375 is equal to 125 participants. Though we need to make up for this 375 losses to achieve this, we need to increase the numbers of participants registration for the remaining 3 weeks by 375 divided by 3 is equal to 125 per participant. Those for each of the remaining 3 weeks, we have 125 plus 500 is equal to 625 participants in order to make up for the drop of the in registration. For that month, we will have week 1 plus week 2 plus week 3 plus week 4 is equal to 125, 625 plus 625 plus 625 is equal to 2,000 participants respectively. Donation for the month at a minimum of 300 per participant is 2,000 times $300 is equal to $600,000. The action plans to get the extra 125 registration. 1. Train and empower more participants to become managers in the community to increase input and output flow. Intensify media adverts used for the social media platforms such as Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram channels, etc. We can see this as an advantage where we seize the opportunities of the large crowd gathering for the celebration to create awareness about the MMMC by coming out in masses with brand shirts and face caps and distributions of MMMC souvenirs to enhance publicity. 4. Organize additional seminars. Budget summary. Allocations is equal to $23,281. Expenses, seminars, vendors and adverts $8,000. Balance is equal to $15,281. Tax 5. Your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registration and new depositors to cover for the cost of the recurrent depositor. It is necessary to analyze the plan of action in this situation. What are the resources? How many participant contributions? What are the resources and how many participant contribution? etc. Need to get the situation resolved due to the lack of funds. There are delays in payment. The old participants saying that neither make their own contribution nor attract new members. Let's go back to the SWOT analysis. The strength, availability of high digital content, production services, equipment, post-productions and manpower. They have resources to organize public awareness for the MMMC. We are trained guiders. We have indigenous to help convince the people. The weakness, there is no sufficient capital and it's very hard to get access to other financial sources. There is lack of language competencies, low intensities in learning and acquisitions of new skills, weak human resources development program. On the opportunities, Thailand taste is known and appreciated by others, hence more chance to expand market. We will use this train the citizen to talk to convince them and ideology of MMC. More customers intakes of to Thailand to use services and products. Being members of GMS and ISANS gives privilege of more bargaining power with the other market. The threat, there's high production cost in Thailand, which makes it less competitive. Influx of cheaper goods. There's a political disability. There's lack of legal enforcement to suppress copyright. The solution to analyze these plans of action in these situations at hand, to use resources available, determine the numbers of the participants and the contributions needed to resolve the situation. Our plans of registration is 6 to 5 participants in a week didn't work as planned. Instead, we are able to only register 450 participants weekly. Though we have, that is week 1 plus week 2 plus week 3 plus week 4 to be, that is 125 plus 450 plus 450 plus 450 is equal to 1,450 participants. Anticipated participants is 2,000. Though we have a short of 4 of 2,000 minus 1,475 is equal to 5 to 5 participants. Contributions of 1,475 participants received for that month at $300 minimum donation is 1,475 times $300 is equals to $442,500. We need additional 5 to 5 participants in a minimum of $300 donation per participant to be able to pay the old participant donation. That is 5 to 5 times $300 is equal to $157,500. Resources needed: 3 more guiders to work alongside the initial ones. Organize conference meetings with participants, informing them of the situation to avoid widespread panics and raise informations. 3. In addition, we would embark a massive campaign outreach the different regions in different regions, visit or yet to be visited, to make up for the loss in the past month. Those enable us to meet the desired target and covering more states, cities, regions as well. 4. Ensure that the intense publicity is being carried out to the newly registered participants by going available means such as TV adverts, blogs, text message via box, SMS, fax, mails, etc. to instill MMC rules and regulations as well as ideology among the population. Tax 6. During this month, delay in payment increases to 7 days. Referral activities almost reduced to 0. The old participants do not attract anyone and do not make contribution to. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implemented in which all the old marbles are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will right itself. New depositors per as old condition are not frozen and available as usual. Make your plan for actions for another month, resource contributions, members, etc. On the SWOT analysis, the strength, availability of high digital content, production, services, equipment, post-productions, and manpower. They have resources to organize public awareness for MMC. We are trained guiders. We have the indigenous to help us convince their people. The weakness, there is sufficient capital. Is very hard to get access to other financial sources. There is a lack of language competencies, low interest learning, acquisition of new skills, weak human resources development program. The opportunity. Thailand taste is not as appreciated by others intents, more enhanced to expand market. We will use this trained citizens to talk to convince them the ideologies of MMMCs, more customer intakes of Thailand to use Thai service and products. Being members of GMS and ASEAN give privilege for more bargaining power with other markets. Threat. There is high production cost in Thailand, which makes it less competitive. Influx of cheaper goods. There is political disability. There is lack of legal enforcement to suppress copyright violation. Solution. Objectives. Sensitive members under pause mode. Inform them the reasons for this introduction of this pause and how it can be overturned. Increase our campaign and seminars, especially to areas they are not conversant with MMC. Methodology action plans for the next 4 weeks. 1. Enlighten members on what the pause mode means and how it will affect them. 2. Assurance of participants that they wouldn't lose their initial deposit, but payment will be delayed for some specific period. We continue with media adverts through flyers, billboard, etc. Also, we have seminar in old areas and increases our target participants per week. 5. We share or testimony to new and old participants to rebuild their trust in the system. 6. We encourage all members to continue active advertisement on social networks. 7. We intensify our efforts on getting new entrants that are willing to provide more help. 8. Teach members the importance of regular pH and GH to ensure the system sustenance. Task 7. Your efforts have been insufficient to reverse the situation. A restart took place. All the old marvels are removed. We start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impact of the members and unfavorable response. 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make fresh start in a conditions, a plans of actions under specified conditions for a month. Solutions. Reintroduction of MMMC to residents. Inform them on how ideology and how it works. Encourage new participants to provide more help to each. These followings will be carried out. Face the situation and talk to your members and let them understand the restart of the system. 3. 2. Try as much as possible to provide adequate answer to all queries from participants and explain the current situation of MMMC. 3. We organize a meeting with all our members and encourage them to continue to MMMC community. We will explain the situation to those who thought they have lost their money, reminding them that no money is lost in MMMC. 4. Video testimony, history and experience of other countries that had a restart. Introduce mouth-watering and irresistible incentives for old and new members, e.g. increase marvel growth from rate to 50% or referral bonus to 20% to boost motivation. Being a good leadership, even if it's our shortcomings, that led to the current situation by continuing to PH and GH timely and inviting new members into the system. Emphasize this essence of being a help provider to the community. Conclusion: this task has indeed enlightened us on the basic concepts necessary for the introductions of advance in MMC in a country. More so, how to sustain the 30% growth rate and referral bonus for old members were understood. Expected future challenges were highlighted and how solutions can be preferred. Bring new members into the system and encourage old participants as well to always provide help. Thank you, MMM Corporation. Together we change the world.